Hey guys, it's not Mr. Prandy, but his better half, Mrs. Prandy, coming at you with your sub lesson for today. Sorry that he's not able to be here today, and he hates making videos, so I'm doing it for him. Alright, so you guys are going to start out today with your prepping.com. You can see I put it right here as a link. So when you go to your business data course, this should come up right at the top of your page, just like what you're seeing here. Okay, so 5 to 10 minutes, practice your typing, and then move on. If at the end of the period you want to come back to it because you finished today's activities, then you are welcome to do that. All right, so the first thing on the agenda is moving into a safety unit, talking about workplace safety, safety at school, so on and so forth. So the first activity is this general workplace safety. So if you come over to this assignment, you will see that there are some slides that go with this assignment. So here we go. So workplace safety. So basically, this is about policies and procedures that make sure that the safety and health of the employees is respected in the workplace. So what is workplace safety? So at school, you're able to identify potential accidents. If you're at work, teens who have jobs while attending school, um, they need to have basic health and safety awareness so that they can protect themselves on the job. Literally, it can be a matter of life and death. So why should you care as a student? So when you look at some of the things here, you can see that this gentleman is doing some manual handling. So like lifting or pushing or pulling, carrying, holding, moving an object. So large boxes, maybe you're working in a warehouse, something like that. You have to be careful how you move things because it can hurt your back. You can be in a place where there are highly toxic chemicals, so substances that can harm your health. Maybe you're working in a plant and you have a lot of machinery that you have to work with or equipment, maybe ladders, knives, forklifts, so having workplace safety there. And then maybe you have task and work task or performance and employees' carelessness could cost you some, could cause you some damage. Okay, so here it's showing a little picture of a careless employee treating a coworker with an open wound and there's blood just dripping down lovely. So to control a hazard waiting happen, recognize the situation, evaluate the situation, and then control the situation. Okay, so these are your rules of workplace safety. So see it, think it, do it. Recognize the situation, evaluate the situation, control the situation. So here you see it again, recognize it, do something about it. Okay? In order to be able to control a hazard waiting to happen, you need to be able to do the math. Knowledge plus common sense equals a safe workplace. So be mindful of physical layout, equipment, lack of procedures, handling, time of day, actions, protective equipment, risk, and tools. So here in this image, you can see this young lady. She has her hair hanging down. She's reading while she's cutting. The knives are hanging off the edge of the work area, and she has a very messy work area. So think it. Unsanitary conditions. She could cut her fingers. The knife drops and cuts her foot. Untidy work area promotes germs. So what can we do? How can we take action? Pull your hair back. Pay attention while working. Place the knife in a secure location, such as a knife block. And then finally clean up the work area. So who is ultimately responsible for your safety? Hello, you are. Okay, you've got to be aware of your surroundings in whatever environment you're in. It could be work, school, or even if you're just out playing. All right, so let's take a look at your content. This is a fill-in-the-blank drag and drop. So if I go up into the preview, you have 7 questions here, and you have 3 attempts to get 100. All right, so your slides show again. So if you forgot them, and then on number 2, you have your drag and drop. So you got questions or your statements here on this side, and then you simply drag it over. All right. Okay, so that is workplace safety guide. Next, we're going to move into your second activity for today, and that is watching this video on workplace safety. All right, so I've linked it here in the assignment. So once the video stops, go ahead and press play so that you can watch the workplace safety. And then you can click right back here once the video is over to go back to the assignment where the video shows once again. And then you have 20 drag and drops in this one. And if you're paying attention, you're going to get a good little hint, or if you remember, if you had it in class, you know there's a way that you can do this easier. So this is a video review. So what better way to review the video than to go to the video? So if you actually go to the video on on YouTube, so actually click the video and go on YouTube to where the video is. If you wait for it to come up, you should be able to.
I went online and I put into Google fast track into becoming a teacher. A 4-year degree was not in my mind at that time. And I
see the words, and you can also do a transcript right here. 3 dots, and see how it has show transcript. So if you come over here, you can see that it's just like a reading now. So instead of just watching the video, you have it as an option of reading, and that's going to be very helpful for you to match up the content that was in this video. All right, so watch the video about workplace safety and some tips on how you should behave and be safe while on the job, and then go complete the assignment that goes with it on workplace safety. Again, everything that you need for today is linked in the sub Friday, August 26th. All right, Coach will be back on Monday. You guys have a wonderful weekend.